for that. Like I was really having a bad day before I requested you, and you really like turned my whole entire mood around. I swear. So I just want to say thank you. That's the good thing about me requesting people because sometimes you meet such great people, you know? And yeah,
Listen,
I just want to say thank you.
yeah, it means the world to me. You should probably let that breathe for a second because I'm not very good at taking compliments because I'm the one that's always just trying to help people. But
Yeah.
listen, I don't know
Yeah.
anything about you. You know, you're probably just young in the whole relationship thing. You're wise
Yeah.
beyond your years. You have to make sure that you're always putting out there boundaries. Boundaries are
Right.
important. If you're having a day and you're in a relationship, you're like, babe, I'm really frustrated today. I can't figure out why, but I just need a little bit of time. I promise I'll revisit later with you why I'm frustrated. I'll give it some thought today, but just give me a little bit of time. Like, you have to
Yeah.
be authentically yourself. That doesn't mean you can't get mad at somebody. It doesn't mean you can't be frustrated, but it has to be the exception to the rule. But you have to be authentically you. You can't change anybody, and it takes a long time for people to learn this. But people don't invest in themselves and figure out why they continue. That's why I asked you earlier, are you repeating the
Yeah.
patterns? Are you repeating your patterns? Are you always trying to fix somebody? You know, are you always seeing the same thing, even if it happened 2 months after the relationship started the first time? Then it happens a year later. Then the third relationship, it happens after 2 years. If the patterns are repeating themselves, then there's something that internally you have to tweak,
Right.
because you're allowing that fear that you expressed that's legitimate, and then you're not living in the moment. And so if you're not living in the moment, then the anxiety is going to come back.
Right. Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
Because all you're doing is you're just reminding yourself of why you have anxiety in the first place, because
Yeah,
you're afraid of
exactly.
failure, because you're afraid the relationship's going to fail, you're afraid you're going to repeat the same mistakes that your parents made, and all you can do is work on breaking the cycles. That's all you can do.